Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Balancer, or the token is called BAL, or you can say BAL. So it is a very interesting project, so I thought I should cover it. So as of now, it has a market cap of around 152 million and it has been going down. I think if you look at its peak, it has had a pretty good price action, so it did hit as high as 60.72, but as of now we are below $3, so that is a big decline from its previous high, which was back in May 2021. So let's see whether it has potential to pump or not as of now. Okay, so let's have a look at the overview of Balancer. So basically it is called Balancer protocol, and as you can see here, they have built DeFi liquidity. They have a partners and integration. Anyone can actually build on or integrate with Balancer protocol, so that is what they have going on. So they have integration, as you can see here. They have VE Tokenomics, they have price curves, they have front ends, and so many more, much more things. So as for the ecosystem integrations, we have Balancer app itself, we have Beethoven, we have Aura, we have Gyroscope, we have Plutus as well, so that's I think interesting. They also have management protocol Cassandra, they have Raft, they also have Aave Finance, they even have Cron Finance, they even have Aave, which is the biggest one I think. They even have a CWO protocol. They have a 1 inch, and from the looks of it they even have a Paraswap, which is a pretty good one. So the ecosystem or integration is really great, so I think that is one of the reasons why Balancer has a pretty good demand. So if you look at case study with Aave, so Aave and Balancer have a long history of working together to bring capital efficiency and value to both communities. This includes Aave launching their 80/20 Aave ETH safety incentive pool on Balancer and the recent boosted pool integration. The DAO really completed a token swap to further align the interests of both sides. So I think that was a pretty big thing for Balancer. And beside that, we do have total liquidity of 864 million, swap volume of over 1 to 7, so that's a lot in 24 hours. And if you look at their users or liquidity providers, they have over 218k, so that is a lot. And total pools are around 7.42k. So they do have a white paper listed on how it works, so it is a little bit complicated as you can see. So they have different formulas on how it works and other things going on. And beside that, if we look at their pools, these are their pools. So of course the biggest one is Aave WSTE. As you can see, it has pool value of 111 million, so that is a lot. After that we have, I think, Easy ETH and WETH, and Balancer's pool itself with Ethereum is valued around 61 million, so that is pretty big one I think. And this is the APR, as you can see here, so that is pretty good APR. And they have over 7k pools, so that is a lot. And if you look at it, of course the biggest one or the top 10 ones are these one, but still there are a lot of small ones as well, as you can see if we just scroll down here. So they also have VE balance, so we'll look into that in a second. So let's look at the tokenomics of the BAL or the BAL token. So basically it is a governance token, and beside that it is used for their 80/20 pool, as you can see. So both of these are utility that the BAL has. So first of all, various components of the balancer governance are described a brief section below. So we have this one. This is a VE BAL, which is a time locked non-transferable derivative of the 80/20 BAL ETH BPT on mainnet. So VE BAL holders, also called balancer governors, vote on proposals relevant to the protocol. These proposals are wide ranging, from which pools to enable BAL incentive for to how treasury funds are allocated in managed. So that's pretty good I think. So first of all, if you look at Balancer governance token is the core token behind the Balancer protocol. Aligning between the governance token holders and protocol stakeholders is crucial for successful decentralized governance, as you can see here. So BAL tokens are vehicle to drive this aligned. So VE BAL is an extension of BAL and is used for voting in decentralized governance. So first of all, the best thing about BAL token is that it's on various blockchains. So that includes Ethereum, Polygon, ZK EVM, Arbitrum, Optimism, even Base, Gorley. We also have Avalanche and we have Gnosis. So that is a lot of support for on various blockchains, and as you can see here, it is available on Base, so that would be the biggest one, Gnosis and others, and it's even available on Near, so that is pretty good, I think. So as for their supply and inflation, the maximum total supply of the BAL is at 100 mil, as you can see. However, this does not necessarily mean that this cap will ever be reached. BAL token also have authority to decide if the distribution should end before hitting the cap. So as of now, the supply of BAL is around 57 million and it is expected to hit 100 million by, I think, by 2050. So it depends on community whether this will happen or not, because most of the rewards which are being given out are from liquidity providers, and which are allocated by the community, and community decides whether they get it or not. So as you can see here, we are somewhere around here. So the BAL supply by the end of 2024 should be around 62 million, and by the end of 2025 it should be around 67 million. So even in 2 years the increase is around, I think, 10 million. So it means we won't have that much inflation, but of course initially there was a lot of inflation, and that may be one of the reasons why BAL price did go down. And if you look here, we have founders, options, advisors, and investors. They did get around 22.5 million tokens, so they are fully vested, so they could be the biggest seller in the market. But as of now, I don't think that we have any sellers left, because it is till October 2023. And if we just look here, I will just give you a quick overview of what happened in October. So the last vesting should have been somewhere around here. So after this one, okay, so we are somewhere around here. So this was when the vesting should have happened, and we saw a pretty good, I think, again, demand for the BAL, and it did end up hitting $6, and after that it did end up going down. So I think we have seen most of the sellers left the BAL, so I think that's pretty good, and they should be buying back as of now, because of course they are going to be a biggest holder again, because they are the investors and others. So as you can see here, as of now, I think the tokenomics looks pretty awesome, and this is their governance protocol. And as you can see here, it is very active. As you can see, there is a lot of voting happening, and they have new proposals, I think, every day. As you can see, starts in 11 hours, and they do have a lot, ended 3 days ago. So I think that's pretty good for the balancer. Overall, I think the demand for the BAL should be pretty high, because it is really big. If you look at its TVL is around 849 million, and I think community does want to decide where that who gets the liquidity for the who gets the rewards from the liquidity from the liquidity that they are providing. And I think they do want to actually manage and control the fees of the balancer. So I think that's pretty good for the balancer, tokenomics, and other things. So as for the another pump which I think is due is for their balancer version 3. So they have their balancer version 3 coming up, so that is the future of automated market maker innovation. So I think that is going to be a pretty good boost for the BAL coin, and I think that may actually end up pumping it again to $5 or even higher. So they launched version 3 3 years ago, as you can see. So as of now, they are preparing for the version 2. They launched version 2 3 years ago, and now they're preparing for version 3, and I think that is going to be the biggest one. So as you can see here, they are going all in on fungible liquidity, they are going in stablecoin and long tail token liquidity. As you can see here, they are actually going to improve or introduce new yield pairing liquidity, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So they are introducing hooks, introduces a new approach to managing ports execution, so that's pretty good. They also have LVR migration, as all on-chain integration moves towards being executed in fair MEV minimizing manner, so that's pretty good. And they are actually going to improve developers experience, so overall I think this is going to be a big deal for the balancer, and I think that could actually end up pumping BAL coin. So let's have a look at balancer stats as of now. As you can see here, this is a TVL breakdown of where most of it is. So as of now, we have most of the TVL on Ethereum, followed by Gnosis and Arbitrum, and after that we have Polygon. And beside that, if we look at balancer moving average, it had the volume seems pretty good, and I think it is increasing slowly, as you can see here. Beside that, we have weekly volume per pool, as you can see, so it has been doing pretty awesome. It is starting to going up, as you can see here, so that is pretty awesome, I think. And same goes with for balancer weekly volume, it has started to go up again, so I think that's pretty good as of now. Last week balancer did hit around 873 million volume, so that is a lot. And it did hit a peak in, I think, April, as you can see, where it did end up hitting 1.7 billion volume, so that was a lot. And let's see what happened in the April, whether we had any pump or not. So balancer's price did pretty good in April, so I think that's pretty good for the balancer overall. So beside that, we don't have anything much to discuss on there, I think, stats. Let's just look at the TVL. So the TVL has been going down ever since hitting its high, which was in March, as you can see. And as of now, it's, I think, has declined over 50%, so that may be not good. But if you look at the price and the balancer TVL do move together. So when the balancer's TVL started to go down, the price of the BAL started to go down. So I think the TVL is a good indicator for the balance price action. So I think both of them have a pretty good relationship. So if we want to see balancer pump, we have to look at its TVL as well. So I think that's pretty good overall. But as of now, it does not seems like that it will starts going up, because I think its support for the TVL is around 600 million or 700 million. As of now, we still have, I think, 150 million to chop before it starts to go up. But it could actually go up from here, but does not seems like that it is, and it seems like it is still going down. So yeah, let's move to the last section and close this video. So let's look at BAL Coins Price Action Price Analysis. So first of all, I will just try to give you my analysis on this coin. So as of now, from the looks of it, we have lost all the support that it has. So as of now, it is in a very bad, I think, very bad section. So if we look here, there is no support or where to know where the coin is going, because it did hit its all-time low, which is around, I think, $2.49. So that may not be good. So as of now, we have no way to know where the coin is actually going. But if it does ends up finding the support here, we are most likely going to pump if it does find the support, and we are most likely going to hit $3. So if it does, if not, I think we are going to go even lower. So there is no way to know where we are going. If you are interested in this coin, I think from my perspective, I think it may be a good point to buy, because if the BTC does ends up going up, I think the coin will the BAL will most likely end up hitting $3. If not, I think 3.2 is a big possibility, because it does have a pretty good resistance around $3.2. But still, I think as of now, we are at the verge of a pretty high support zone, and if it does start to go up again from there, I think it could actually go up. But if we look at its TVL is not doing that good, so that means we may even see more sell out from the coin. But there is no way to know, because there is no support behind or below this zone, so there is no way to know where the coin is going. But they do have their version 3 coming up, so I think if they do end up launching their version 3, BAL could actually end up hitting again at least $4 or even $5. So I think there is a possibility that this entry as of now could be pretty good, but it is very hard to know because this coin does not have any price action or price history below this level, so we cannot know where the coin is headed. But still, I think it may be a worth a risk because they have a version 3 coming up, and if the BTC starts to go up again, I think the balancer will follow. But if the BTC starts to go down, I think there is very hard, there is actually no way to know. But if the BTC starts to go up again, I think we will most likely recover. But if the BTC starts to go down, I think we'll most likely or most probably end up hitting $2 or even $1.5. So that is a big possibility, and its market cap is still I think it is undervalued. So if you look at its market cap and its TVL, there is a big, I think, difference there. So I think there it is a possible that it could actually end up hitting again 300 million or even 400 million, as you can see here. There is a possibility, but its lowest market cap is around 65 million. So that means if we consider that 65 million is the lowest market cap, so I think there is a big possibility that the price of balancer could actually end up hitting, I think, $1 or even $1.25. So you have to keep that in mind. Anyway, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.